What's up, YouTube? Casey Godzilla here with take number 5 of this video. So, video is probably going to be titled something like Don't Turbo Your Mustang, or Before You Turbo Your Mustang, or something. Allow me to explain. I basically have a little story of my personal experience with this, and I have 2 things that I wish I would have avoided that I feel like is going to help you and everybody else looking to do this. So I have my lovely wife behind the camera giving me notes.
Hi.
So, first things first, buying a used turbo kit. This is my 2017 Mustang GT. I bought a used Hellion sleeper kit from some guys in Oklahoma. I'm not going to name them. And basically, this is my dog's bucket if you can see him. Oh, never mind, you can't see him. So, I bought the kit for really decent price, and everything looked great. The guys told me it was, maybe had like 4,000 miles on it, something like that. Everything looked fantastic, and it came with 6266 precision journal bearing turbos. So that was awesome. I was very happy with that. Now the second issue, or the second thing, comes into picking a shop. Don't worry, it'll lead back into buying a used turbo kit in a bit. I had 3 shops to pick from, and I picked the shop who could get me in the fastest, and that was a shop that was somewhat local to me. So now, this is probably the biggest mistake I made. The shop had my car for almost 4 months. I believe it was 3 months and 3 weeks to be exact. And most of that time was spent with them trying to figure out a oiling issue, which the oiling issue came from them refusing to utilize a part that came with the kit. I'll get into that in a bit. But regardless, this issue resulted, well, I don't know if it resulted in it, but it makes more sense that this is the reason. But this issue resulted in me having to buy new turbochargers. The turbos that I had that came with the kit, which I'll try and put some pictures in this video for you, they ended up failing. I don't know what wrong, but they failed. And I had to buy some forced induction turbos. I don't even know what size they are, but they're fucking huge. They're way bigger than the ones that came with the kit. And that was an added expense that I didn't intend on spending. I wanted to put that towards like a fuel system or something. But regardless, after that, they tried to fix the oiling issue again. Couldn't figure it out until one day I just lost my mind and then said, hey, come and get the car. Then boom, he figures it out. All right, cool, whatever. I get the car back. We drove it on the dyno. Car made 10 pounds of boost without the wastegate commanding any of it. So that was not good. And that led us to suspect that it had like 8 or 9 pound springs in it or something. So everything was fine though. Car dynoed, ran okay. I take the car home, do a pull on the highway. It makes 12.5 pounds of boost, which is, and the overboost is set at like 10.5 or 11. So that's not supposed to be a thing, clearly, because it's on pump gas. This is on 93 octane. And when that happened, it clearly scared me, because if you know anything about Mustangs and turbos and tuning or whatever, anything over 10 psi is very dangerous on pump gas. So I stopped flooring the car. I quit. The day I got it was the last time I floored the car. On the way home, I realized that my radio didn't work. Don't know why, it still doesn't work. There was a dead spot in the steering. They put coilovers on the car, so I don't know what happened with that. Maybe something happened with that, but my steering had a dead spot in the middle of it. When I got home, I also realized that the turbos were rubbing on the K-member, so that was fun. The wiring to the boost controller that goes under the dash was hanging down on the pedals and touching my feet when I drove, so that was not fun. And finally, I gave up after like a couple weeks of having it back. I called the shop that I should have took it to, which is Taos Performance. Thank you so much, Brandon Webster, great guy. If you're in the Midwest area, go to Taos Performance. And they've had the car for about 3 weeks now. I get the call a couple of days ago, hey man, come pick it up, it's good. And when I picked up the car, I fell in love with it again. They had to put a new K member in it. Turbos don't rub anymore. They fixed the vacuum line issues. The oiling issue has been updated and fixed. So that's amazing. And they took the exhaust off, so that's dumped, which I wanted that. So they didn't do that just without me asking. Radio still doesn't work, but I'm gonna get that fixed, hopefully. And yeah, to summarize, don't buy used if you can help it. Buy once, cry once. There's no point in spending, because you're gonna spend that money later on the line if you buy it cheap. Secondly, go to a reputable shop. Please, for the love of God, go to somebody who knows what they're doing. It'll save you a headache, it'll save you a lot of emotional trauma, because I lost my mind a few times. And it'll save you a fuck ton of money.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like a lot of money. My wife knows. So, thank you Brandon Webster, thank you Tufts Performance, thank you Lund Racing and Dakota for getting this thing tuned up perfectly. Yeah, that's pretty much, and hello there son. This is my dog. And that's it for now. I'm not really good at making these kind of videos just yet, so I apologize for any awkwardness. But if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Leave a comment down below. I am going to make more videos, you know, in terms of like walk-arounds and exhaust clips and pools and stuff like that. But if you have anything you'd like to see, you know, please feel free to let me know. Constructive criticism is always welcome. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. See you next time.